to 9 on the positive side. I'm Courtney Courtwright. Thanks so much for joining us. A woman from North Carolina is using the gift of music to express herself. Here's Mary Michaels' story. At St. Francis by the Sea,
she was in her room singing, and it just felt like it was part of what she was supposed to do.
I've been singing ever since I can remember. When I was little, I pretty much sang everywhere I went, any chance I had.
Mary Michaels' voice.
I'm extremely thankful to be able to do what I do.
Hits the right note for people.
Just to be able to be what you're singing, to express it as if you are feeling whatever it is that you're singing about.
Singing on stage without knowing how many people are watching.
I was born totally blind, without any eyes or optic nerves.
Mary can't hear well out of her left ear, but still, she keeps to the beat. With each and every song.
For me to be able to do what I'm doing is like, I can't believe it's a God thing.
I'm so glad she has music, because music really is Mary's life. Singing for other people is just what she was born to do. Sometimes I'm behind the soundboard with tears in my eyes get wet. I never tire of hearing Mary sing. So first of all, I just love it, and then I love what people are about to experience.
Her voice is bringing people together in harmony.
I know how much joy it brought to me when I heard music, and when I knew that I could bring that joy to other people, I understood what it felt like.
Others feel that joy too, as she performs several holiday shows this month.
Christmas is the time where you reflect. Am I being who I'm supposed to be? Am I doing everything that I can to give instead of receive?
And in the spirit of Christmas, sharing her talent with others.
It's that ounce of joy that they feel when they walk out that they may or may not have had when they walked in.
Using her gift to change the lives of those around her.
It is like destiny, because I cannot imagine doing something else that fulfilling. It is magical.
Mary just truly is incredible. Mary sings all over North Carolina and beyond state lines. This week she is in Virginia. If you'd like to know her performance schedule or get in touch with Mary, we have that information over on our website, WNCT.com. The city of Washington is getting into the holiday spirit. They're hosting a Spirit of Christmas contest. They'll be judging to see who has the best decorations in the city.
Everyone loves Christmas lights, and so it's one way to kind of see where has good decorations, just to bring some joy to some of the kids, and a lot of adults like good decorations, so we keep an eye out for that, kind of point people in the direction of, hey, this one's a good one.
There are 4 categories: homes and businesses both inside and outside of the historic downtown district. The winner of each category will get this: $50 off of their next utility bill. That might help. Second place gets $25 off. The city's police officers will be patrolling the area and voting on the winners this week. More than 120 military families in Jacksonville are going home with some much needed goods just before the holidays. It's part of Operation Homefront's Meals for Military event. Families got grocery gift cards and toys this week at the Courtyard in Jacksonville. It's part of a nationwide event that'll help more than 14,000 military families this holiday season. Organizers with Operation Homefront say military families really appreciate the help, especially this time of year. And the holidays can be difficult for some families over at Fort Liberty in Cumberland County. Many are stationed away from loved ones and have a limited budget. Justin Moore shows us how one nonprofit is helping them out.
After spending the year sacrificing for our freedoms, these Fort Liberty families are receiving well-deserved thank yous.
Happy holidays. Same to you.
Operation Homefront organizing this massive holiday giveaway for 250 military families.
A gift card for protein, 4 bags of dry goods to constitute a holiday meal for their family along with a breakfast. There are gingerbread house kits, popcorn tins, plenty of toys.
Thank you.
These are junior enlisted military families. Some struggle to make ends meet. Others struggle being away from loved ones during the holidays.
I think it's a beautiful event to participate in when you're away from your community.
According to Blue Star Family's Military Lifestyle Survey, 26% of enlisted active duty military personnel are experiencing some degree of food insecurity.
It's really important, especially at a time of inflation. You know, the civilians aren't the only people feeling that pinch on their grocery bill. So we have, it's so important that we have a full wait list. I have 63 families that are hoping to receive a phone call today if somebody doesn't show.
Operation Homefront says its goal is to make sure these families don't leave without a smile. In Fayetteville, Justin Moore, CBS 17 News.
Next on 9 on the positive side, we're taking a once-in-a-lifetime trip to meet Santa at the North Pole. The story came to life in Greenville last weekend. Dance Arts Theater held Nutcracker Productions at Wright Auditorium. They've been doing this for more than 30 years. Sunny Your Side's Gabby Sartori shares how it's more than just a production.
Dance Arts Theater is known for putting on shows that feature the best of the best. Local dance students as well as guest dancers from New York Ballet, American Ballet Theater, and this year the Carolina Ballet brought the Nutcracker to the city of Greenville while raising money for a good cause. The proceeds from the event go straight to Children's Miracle Network to support Maynard Children's Hospital. Artistic director Cheryl Tipton says giving back to the community is a big reason for what she does, especially when it benefits the children of Greenville.
Our philosophy as a group has been that we love that we have children doing something special for other children. We love that it's a community event that incorporates not only students, but obviously volunteers.
Chris Butto is a bass player in the New Carolina Symphonium, which is composed of ECU faculty and alumni that have played for the Nutcracker for years. After playing in the Nutcracker as a group for the first time, they're excited for their first concert in May.
Most of the people here are somehow connected to ECU or Greenville. A lot of the people here. We've got faculty in the orchestra. We've got a lot of our former students have come back. This is not a student orchestra. I think it's important for people to understand it's a professional orchestra. But we've brought people back who have gone off and done good things in the world. And so we're very excited. And I think the results, people are already excited about what they're hearing from the Nutcracker. I hope they'll come out in May.
Tipton is extremely proud of the growth that the production has made, especially knowing when it all started.
Well, it is a tradition, and it's one that we began back in 1984, actually. And then by 1986, we had been asked to perform our Nutcracker here in Greenville with the North Carolina Symphony. And from there, it just has evolved. Originally, we would perform the Nutcracker every 2 years. But by 2000, it had become so popular and had grown so much that we decided that it would become an annual event.
The Nutcracker held 3 shows over the weekend, ending their production today in front of a sold-out crowd of 1,200 guests. Tipton wanted to thank the community for their support and for coming out to watch the performances. In the studio, Gabby Sartori, 9 on your side.
Santa Claus is known for traveling the world, and he made a stop in our state before the holiday.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
It's that one-of-a-kind voice who's speaking to more than 300 children in our state. Santa was taking calls from children to get their last-minute Christmas gifts. Town officials in our state were kind enough to lend him some space so Santa could spread Christmas cheer, and he brought some phone operators straight from the North Pole with him.
What do you love about this, being a North Pole operator?
Oh gosh, the Christmas spirit, the magic through the children's eyes is just amazing. And they get so excited to talk to Santa.
And just like Santa, these operators do this for free, and it won't be long till Santa's sleigh touches down. In our state, Christmas is almost here. Dozens of Colorado children boarded a special flight to the North Pole. Michael Avetta was there.
I'm here with my friend Asher, and we're on the flight of a lifetime. Asher, can you tell them where we're going? North Pole! That's right, and it's all part of United's giving back to the community.
This is one of our favorite days of the year.
At Denver International Airport, Gate B36, United employees were in the Christmas spirit.
It's just really a magical day for everyone.
But this is just a warm-up. The real magic is when the guests of honor arrive. This is United's fantasy flight to the North Pole. They work with local charities, including Make-A-Wish, to give some Colorado kids the time of their lives for the holidays. The kids board a flight to the North Pole to see Santa at a Christmas party thrown in their honor.
I can't give it up. It's such a beautiful thing to be a part of.
United Captain Paul Perkey has been flying kids to their party for 15 years, and he says seeing these kids have fun never gets old.
And to see the joy and the happiness in their faces is just overwhelming.
Dashing through the sky.
Maybe the most joyful among them is my new friend Asher.
I'm excited to go North Pole,
who is not only looking forward to the destination, but is also enjoying the journey.
I love the party.
And as the trip came to an end, the flight landed in the North Pole, where the kids were greeted by Santa and all of their favorite characters.
It's bringing a little magic to their lives.
United has been doing this for more than 25 years, and today they did it at a dozen airports around the world. At the North Pole, Michael Aveta, covering Colorado First.
A holiday wish come true. Next, how one community is giving back this holiday season. 'Tis the season of giving, and that's exactly what one community in Ohio is doing. They surprised one man by making something festive outside his home. Maya Belai has this story.
If love makes a house a home, there's no shortage of it for 88-year-old Gene Ayers.
It's hard to explain what the feeling is, you know. You get different feelings about stuff, you know. You want to cry, you don't want to cry.
Who still can't get over the kindness of his Men Are on the Lake community, inspired by his daughters to help make his wish come true.
He's always said for years that that tree would look so nice if it had lights on it, and so every year we're like, we should do that for him.
But decorating the 40 feet tall tree he planted with family decades ago was no easy task.
So I put it out on social media, and the whole community, everybody came and wanted to donate and drop off lights and drop off ornaments, and they were Venmoing me money, so because we had to rent the bucket lift.
And with a little work, his dream became reality.
Oh my God, all I can say is thank you, you know. It's unbelievable how people react and how people, you know, and it's something that happens right here.
Little did they know that social media post would get so much attention. Ever since then, cards and other gifts have been delivered too.
He had a gift dropped off at his door yesterday, and it just said, "God bless you, Gene, and Merry Christmas."
So much came of it, and I'm so happy for them. And my dad said he has an early Christmas, and it's just so heartwarming, and it's because of her.
The only thing bigger than this decorated tree is the love surrounding Gene and his family this Christmas.
To know that people care for you, and they come to see my neighbors. They came here and watched the tree being lit and stuff. You know, they were part of it. That's the whole thing. Have a good neighbors, and boy, we have some good neighbors. Yeah, God bless them.
In Men Are on the Lake, Maya Belai, Fox 8 News.
At just 9 years old, the North Carolina diver is making a national name for herself. Next, how she's training for continued success. A North Carolina girl is making waves in the world of competitive diving before she's had a chance to make it to double digits yet. As Clara Goodwin shows us, the athlete has no intentions of slowing down anytime soon.
Her work ethic is beyond her years.
At 9 years old, Catherine Ermis is already diving her way into a life of success.
She really enjoyed getting better and challenging herself to do some more difficult dives.
Catherine hasn't always been a diver. In fact, she only started 2 years ago, more so to prove a point than anything else.
So her older brother was diving. We were here at the GAC watching his practices, and she was sort of heckling him from the stands, telling him to point his toes, telling him to jump higher. And Coach Scott said, you know, if you have feels about this, why don't you come down here and try?
So she did. She signed up for diving lessons, and it was clear she had a lot of natural talent.
I started doing like jumps and dives, and then I thought that it wasn't getting me anywhere, so I started working harder, and then I used more time. I took my time and I tried different dives.
That effort all paid off when she won a bronze at the Argentinian National Open in Buenos Aires last fall, and most recently won gold at a national championship in Florida, beating out nearly 200 divers from 26 teams around the country.
It felt fantastic. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was really fun too.
So now, Catherine will train for a much bigger stage.
I go to the World Championships and I compete there. But if I win a place, that means I'm that place best in the world.
And as far as her secret to success, Catherine says there isn't one.
I don't even actually know. I just do it. And I try my best.
She tries and she succeeds, but her goals are far from over.
When I grow up, I want to be like a coach and an Olympian diver.
Which at this rate is seeming like it's absolutely a possibility.
I think she can do it. She definitely has the work ethic for it. She just needs to keep pushing and working and training, and we are there with her every step.
I think it would take a lot of effort, and I need to go more confident and get newer dives that are harder.
Already well on her way, Catherine is hoping that this gold medal isn't her first, and maybe one day it'll be a gold for Team USA.
And that was Clara Goodwin reporting. She is just so talented, Catherine. We wish her all the best of luck. Thanks for joining us for 9 on the positive side this weekend. Let's show you an elaborate holiday display in London. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time.